Last year, it was a three-legged turtle. This year, it's a baby hummingbird. Such is life in the country. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Claiborne. It's kind of just a raw nature video. So the story of the little hummingbird is that I saw something in the grass and I thought it was a locust struggling. And so when I scooped it up, because I could hear like the noises, I realized it was a very little hummingbird. So, but he has all of his feathers, so I mean, there's hope. But anyway, he had an insect stuck on his beak. Like I guess in the nest, before they go out in search of nectar, I assume like the mom is bringing them little insect parts. And this mom brought like a whole stink bug, and poor little guy had it shoved down where his little beak was stuck shut. He couldn't get his beak open. And I don't know when it happened, so I have no idea how long he suffered like that. So I scooped him up and I put him in a little basket and I rushed him down to the vet. And I was like, Doc, can you get a bug off a hummingbird's beak? And he's like, can I get a what off a what? Standing there making copies going, what? So everybody come rushing up to see the baby hummingbird, and everybody was watching Doc take the bug, it was a big bug, off the little guy's beak. And then, he handed him back to me. So we don't have a nature rescue center or anything around here. So, I was going to keep him in this, box. I thought this box came out pretty cool. But the problem is when I try to give him nectar, he's just too little for it. He just, moves away from it. So I thought, oh, Lord have mercy, what am I going to do? So my only hope is, I remembered that I had a nest out in my library. So I went and got the nest, and I'll show you guys the nest. It's beautiful inside. I hadn't really taken it down and looked at it inside, but it's beautiful. Nature, birds have this mother, the way she put that round thing in the back of the nest and then lined it with snake skin, I was like, wow, that is gorgeous. So anyway, it's always been sitting on a hanger that my friend sent me. And when I got the hanger, I was like, what am I going to, I don't know what I'm going to do with this hanger, but I'm going to keep it because it's kind of a cool hanger. And it just held the nest perfect. And so the nest has just been hanging there in the library. And now it's going to get used again. I'm kind of happy about that. So even if this doesn't have a happy ending, which, I guess it could go 50-50 either way. At least I feel like the baby hummingbird is in a nest, and he is in a tree, and he is back with his people, for lack of a better term, back with his people. So I'm just going to check on him, every once in a while when I feed the hummingbird feeders and see how it's going. Try to give nectar again. I'm just hoping that the mother recognizes his call. I don't know what else to do. All right, so I hope you enjoy this little baby hummingbird. Look how cool this bird nest is. So this bird built its nest in my library and then abandoned the nest because we kept going in there. There was never any babies, but look how awesome she did this. Look at that. Look at that design in the back. Isn't that cool? And then look, that's a snake skin. So, all right, so that little blob right there is right below that hummingbird feeder. That little blob there is the nest. So certainly in all that mess, I'm sure the baby's mother is there. And I just don't know what else to do. He's too little to drink nectar, and he's not going to make it unless this somehow works. All right, I'm going to go get the baby and put him in the nest. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. You're all right. Okay. He's so weak. I doubt this will work, but this gives him the only chance I can, is that the mother's going to see him. Okay, so 30 minutes later, and I have an update for you already. So apparently what I thought was a baby hummingbird, because didn't y'all think that was a baby? Like the way it was scrooching around on its wings, and it's a teeny. My hummingbirds are like that. This hummingbird was like that. So anyway, full feathers, I guess should have been my clue. That was a grown hummingbird. And so 30 minutes after putting the nest over there by the other hummingbirds, I'm sitting here, I'm keeping an eye on it. Next thing I know, he flew off. So he's back to Hummingbirdville. We can all feel good about that. So what's the moral to this video? Well, wildlife is always, always better reunited with nature, back out in the wild. And second, don't bite off more than you can chew. Or if you do, hopefully some kind folks will scoop you up and take that bug off your beak and give you a helping hand. All right, thankfully this story had a great ending, so much love and light, everybody. Blessed be.